Let me know when I'm in center frame. Hello, my friends. J-Todd here. Up here on the escalator. I got Bellagio over there, Bally's over there, J-Todd right here. And here's what's happening this week in gambling. Welcome, my friends, to another edition of This Week in Gambling, where we have sports betting news from Louisiana and Hawaii, of all places. But we begin with a record-breaking update from New York State. This week's big story started a little over 3 weeks ago when mobile sports betting finally went live in New York with Caesars, DraftKings, FanDuel, and BetRivers. And now, barely 25 days later, New Yorkers have bet over $1.1 billion. Since the launch, both PointsBet and BetMGM have both joined the party. And that $1.1 billion bet means operators have profited over $91 million. And with that ridiculous 51% tax rate in place, New York State has made $45 million in tax revenue in a little over 3 weeks. Things will slow down at some point, but politicians in the state want to guarantee that the milk and honey keeps on flowing. In fact, some in the state assembly have even proposed a bill that, if passed, would lock in that higher tax rate permanently and prevent operators in the state from even asking for a tax reduction. That bill says, and I quote, "Once a tax rate has been established, no modification to such tax rate may be requested by a licensee." That's the operators, folks. Notice that it says nothing about the state raising the tax rate in the future. Greedy bastards. And if imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, then New York State should feel like the prettiest girl at the prom, as Hawaii is now considering sports betting following New York's staggering success, and they're considering a tax rate of 55%. 55%! Of course, gambling of any kind has been illegal in Hawaii for decades now, but it's amazing how quickly any moral objections simply melt away when in the presence of the almighty dollar. Making their hypocrisy even worse is the fact that the tax rate they're asking for borders on extortion. Hey, remember the good old days when sports betting was run by the mob?
This week's exclusive offer is for Heavy Chips. Right now, you can take advantage of Casino City player specials for the Heavy Chips Casino and other sites. Simply follow the link in this video's description to visit online.casinocity.com for the details.
This week's brand new game review is for the Golden Buffalo Double Up online slot from our friends at iSoftBet. It's a 5-reel game with 1,024 pay lines, and it comes with bonus spins, a bonus round, scatter symbols, a wheel feature, and several different jackpots. Plus, you can take this game with you on your mobile device. Find this review and hundreds more when you visit and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And finally this week, with all the talk about New York and Hawaii, some of you may have missed the launch of mobile sports betting in Louisiana. That went live on January 28th, and now state residents can bet on the crawfish races. See, you guys think that was a joke, but it wasn't.
Sometimes you feel like a nut.